Ever wondered why the world of options trading seems so complex? It's because of these mysterious entities known as options Greeks. They're not characters from ancient mythology, but vital components of the financial world. These Greeks, namely Delta, Gamma, Theta, Vega, and Rho, play a crucial role in making trading decisions. By understanding them, you can simplify the intricate process of options trading and make more informed decisions. So are you ready to decrypt these financial enigmas? Dive into the world of options Greeks and unveil their secrets? First up, we have Delta, the super-sensitive one. If the options Greeks were a family, Delta would be the sibling always keeping an eye on the stock market. Why? Because Delta measures how much an option's price changes when the price of the underlying asset changes. Think of it like this. If a stock's price goes up by $1 and the option's price also increases, then that's Delta at work. The Delta value can range from 0 to 1 for call options and -1 to 0 for put options. But Delta isn't just about price changes. It's also a handy tool for predicting the probability of an option ending up in the money. A higher Delta value suggests a greater chance of the option expiring in the money, and vice versa. So, the key takeaway? Delta shows how much an option's price could change with a $1 change in the underlying asset. Next in line, we have Gamma, the one that loves change. It's a bit of a speed demon, really. You see, in the world of options trading, Gamma is the one that tells us just how quickly the delta of an option is going to change. Think of it like this. Delta is how much the price of an option will move if the underlying asset changes by a single dollar. Gamma, on the other hand, is the one that tells us how much that delta itself is going to change when the asset's price shifts by that same dollar. So Gamma is essentially the speed at which the option's delta is changing. It's like the accelerator pedal in a car, controlling how quickly the speed, or in our case, the delta, increases or decreases. It's an essential tool for assessing the speed of change in an option's delta. Remember, Gamma tells you how fast delta can change. Now meet Theta, Vega, and Rho, the trio with unique traits. Let's start with Theta. Picture this. Theta is like an hourglass steadily ticking away. It represents the rate at which an option's value decreases for every day that passes, assuming all other factors remain constant. This is often referred to as time decay. The closer an option gets to its expiration date, the faster its value decreases. Now, let's talk about Vega. Vega isn't your regular Greek. It's the rebel, the wild card. It measures an option's sensitivity to changes in the volatility of the underlying asset. If the market is in turmoil and volatility is high, Vega will reflect this in the option's price. So Vega is all about how much an option's price moves for every 1% change in implied volatility. Last but not least, we have Rho. Rho is the sensitivity of an option's price to changes in the interest rate. Imagine Rho as a seesaw. On one end, we have the interest rates, and on the other end, the price of the option. When interest rates rise, the seesaw tips and the price of the option tends to increase. So Theta measures time decay, Vega gauges volatility sensitivity, and Rho estimates interest rate risk. Each one of these Greeks plays a unique role in the world of options trading, helping traders to understand and manage the risks involved. So, what have we learned about options Greeks today? We've uncovered that Delta, the first of our Greeks, measures how much an option's price is expected to change per $1 move in the underlying asset. It's essentially our indicator of sensitivity to price changes. Next, Gamma came into play. As the second derivative of the option price with respect to the asset price, it gauges the rate of change in delta. So it's like the accelerator in a car, controlling the speed of the change. We then unmasked Theta, Vega, and Rho. Theta predicts the rate of time decay in options. Vega quantifies the sensitivity to volatility, and Rho represents the sensitivity to interest rates. Each Greek, in its own unique way, helps us anticipate changes in option prices. They are the cogs in the complex machinery of options trading, making it a more predictable and manageable process. Understanding options Greeks gives you a better grasp on options trading, turning complexity into simplicity.